Day 3. A beautiful day. Yeah, it's where you played basketball.
You just hang shit on me. Really said, how am I going? Yeah, he's gonna sit there.
Anyway,
He didn't want to tell it.
This is how the great adventurer lives. Motel, look at him. Look at the prance. Across to the 950. Geez, the bike's loud, it echoes in here. Beautiful day. This dozer's a bit loud this morning. It's echoing underneath the veranda. So you're following me this morning?
I'll follow you. That's it.
Try and keep up.
I'll have to pull one plug out. Making a 450 or whatever it is.
475.
Leave it all behind. Let it all go. It's not worth it anymore.
So I've just pulled over the side of the road because it's so cold. My fingers were stinging. Can only put up for that for so long. Old Mr. Adventure over here. He's got his freaking heated gloves. He's set. A robot man. I've got my own heated accessory, the engine. Beautiful. The sting's starting to disappear.
It'll take a while.
Oh, nice.
And it won't stop for a while. Just hang in there. It's worthwhile. Don't let it get to you. I know it's hard.
Camped here. First trip I did away on the motorbike, I camped here. It was called Dude's Camp, found it on Wiki Camps. It's since been removed. Apparently you're not allowed to camp here. Anyway, look at that view. Awesome. Now there's a rare sight not often seen. Paul is standing while riding. Just in case you thought I was being a little dramatic pulling over to warm up my fingers that were stinging, here's proof that it was cold. It started to snow.
It's a good track, Pete, it's snowing.
Yes, snowing.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great track. Well, there you go.
Give me a snow and jelly brown or not? No.
That
Wait, still there?
is snow.
Yeah, probably.
Snowing in the Grampians. No wonder my fingers were stinging.
Hail on the ground that thick, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, get lots of hail and
Riding in cold weather is an ongoing test, made particularly hard if it's raining. You pull your visor down, it fogs up. You pull it up a fraction, the cold air stings your eyes. The raindrops make it difficult to see. It's an ongoing compromise.
This is where the Glenelg River starts. It's not much of a river here compared to what it looks like at Nelson. Yeah, look. Like a dam. Look at that in the background. Awesome. Track.
On this particular day, we really didn't have a plan on what we were doing. We were just exploring tracks in the Grampians, with the end goal being we would camp somewhere in or near Hall's Gap. While we were looking at the map, standing having a discussion, the rain started to come. We thought it might have been a good idea that we just start moving, because it didn't look like it was going to stop anytime soon.
You got the map now, you lead. No, essentially we come out here, hit the road and go left, and we just follow it into Hall's Gap. Let's go!
Oh, do we have to?
I've just done 27,000 kilometres.
Sorry to interrupt these wonderful drone images, but it was at about this point when I got an alert up on my screen that said that my battery, which had 60-something% left, had gone to 0. The drone's default setting says that it's going to just land right here and now. I had to override that and try and get the drone back closer to me, because I didn't fancy walking 1 kilometre over this terrain in my motorbike gear to retrieve the drone. So I frantically looked around. As my screen flickered in and out from black, I could see occasionally where I was going, looked left and right, and then started bringing it back, but I could see that I was losing altitude. So my next option was to look for an open area that I could land it in. when I panned the drone to the right, I could just see the road. So I thought, well, my best option is to get as close as I can to that road. At this point, the drone was out of my hands. I couldn't control where it landed. It was going down whether I liked it or not. My screen went to black and I basically just had to hope for the best.
Alright, I got a bit of an issue. I've just crashed the drone. So I was flying it and I was about 900 meters, 980 meters from where I was standing, and the battery just went to zero. It had about 6 minutes of flight time left and it just went to zero. So I tried to get it back to the nearest road, and I reckon I got about 100 meters off this road. So now I've got to go bush and see if I can find it, track it down. So that'll be interesting. Oh, wish me luck. So I've turned Find My Drone on, and I'm hoping this is accurate, because it says it's in here somewhere. Oh my god. There it is, just off the walking track. Everything is intact. Lights are still flashing. That's not bad. Crash a drone about 1 kilometre from where you're standing, and I crashed it about 3 meters off a walking track. Yeah, pretty lucky, I reckon. It lives to fight another day. Look at that. Not broken. Still working. Lights still on. And literally, look how close that is to the walking track. I was able to park the motorbike just there. I was aiming for this roundabout. Could see it, and then I lost visual, and then it went down. Bugger me. Whew, that was lucky. It would have been $1,600 down the drain.
Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again. Pictures of us flooding back just like a wave. Makes me wonder what happened, what you're up to today. Remember when we stole your mother's car?
Stopped off on the side of the road. Close look. The rain, there's a little waterfall. Look at that. Beautiful. Comes the sun coming through. Magnificent. Good thing the drone didn't land down in there. That would have been an effort.
Way back when.
Captain Risky, Paul are in Hall's Gap waiting for me. So I said, going to Hall's Gap, I'll just get a bit of drone footage. Then I crashed the drone, then I found the drone, and I just had to have a look at that little gap there on the way back. I'll be sitting there in a heated cafe somewhere, enjoying myself. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
Late night, flickering lights, loud crowds on the street as I walk by. There's a fight, sirens drive by, someone singing about the hardest of her life. Outside a bar, a woman is waiting for a man to end his shift and take her home. I see a star slowly fading by a table where he's drinking all alone. I cross the river, the sound is changing. Across the river, I can hear a different song.
Oh wow, so that's actually coming from the lake on the other side.
Morning light, still kind of quiet. This part of town slowly waking up. Walk for miles.
So our exploring brought us to this track, which was steep. It wasn't ridiculously slippery, but the rain didn't make it any easier to get up. That was Captain Risky. I guess Captain thought that was as good a place as any to stop and have a breather, so that meant that the tracks that I were following were Paul's. I thought he was doing really well on the 690 getting up here. All you can do on a track like this is keep your momentum going. You're going to have sections where there's not much grip, but you just hope you'll get through it. As I went over that washout mound, I could see Paul up ahead. I kept going and then got to a point and thought, I can see why he stopped.
Just that first bit where you are, it's pretty slippery. I'm taking the top off it. view to greet you in the morning. There's our home. Off to get some brekkie. Not exactly roughing it, are we? It's pretty cold last night. Like, apparently, like obviously we rode through the snow, but there's a 3-4 day period of some of the coldest weather we've had in 24 years, apparently. So, when your fingers are stinging and your body's all a bit cold, when you've got some of the best riding gear you can have, keep warm, you know you need to find a motel. And a nice warm bed. I did sleep very well last night. Oh, I've got to get the drone out today. It's freaking awesome. Oh, look at this when you get around this corner. Look at that. Face mask on, doing all the right thing. Lovely place, Halls Gap, isn't it? Place to do a tour and stay the night. Very nice place. Plenty to read, plenty to see, plenty to ride. There's a kookaburra sitting up there on the wire. That was there yesterday. Hey, just sitting up there. Kookaburra. This area here with the creek running through. A little bit different to when we were here yesterday. It was pelting down rain yesterday.
Just out of Halls Gap was that little spot that I visited yesterday after I crashed the drone. I wanted to go back there and have another look and put the drone up. You can't waste beautiful mornings like this. These opportunities just don't come around every day.
Yeah, I was quite comfortable, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's got a bit chilly, and then snow. See the snow on the edge of the platform? Yeah. Stay in the sun for a bit. That's impressive. I'd say that was another successful exploration.
Oh,
Hey?
oh,
You bored?
oh, fucking hell, mate. When do we see some dirt? The project will deliver a reliable, high quality water supply across the region 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I took a little bit of a stroll to the Wartook Reservoir dam wall, and then it started to rain. And not just small little pissy drops, no, those big ass raindrops. Might be about time to make tracks again.
We've just ridden up to Reed's Lookout in the balconies, and that side it's bloody windy, and this side calm. A lake down the bottom we just rode around. Nice when the sun's out. Very nice. Last day of freedom before the lockdown kicks in. Need to be back in our own home by 12 o'clock tonight. Stage 3. So it looks like it's the last ride on the motorbike for 6 weeks. We better make the most of it, eh? What a wonder. Look at that stick stuck in the spokes. Gotta wonder how. Couldn't do that if I tried. If I tried to do it. How hard it is to get it out. Gotta break it too. Wheel bearings are still good. Look what Paul did to my screen. Oh dear. Oh dear. Paul, what do you have to say for yourself?
Is that all I've done?
Here's Rodney about to effect repairs on the DR400. He's had a crash at least 120 miles an hour, and now he's going to fix the screen using nothing but electrical tape in the right colour.
Is this your...
How do you think it's going to go, Rodney?
It's going to be perfection. It's going to be better than new.
Really?
Yep. There's going to be people emailing me saying, can you please come and do that to my motorbike screen?
Really?
Yep. That's how confident I am.
Well, you're a far more confident man than I am. Right, he's got the
You
tape.
know.
He's got the tape out now. Takes a small bite, tears a little bit off. Right.
So here's what happened. Captain Risky has the concentration span of a 2-year-old. He got bored and turned the camera off, so I'm afraid you're not going to see my amazing repair work. Sorry about that.
Fucking bottom that peeled, cut up and thrown out.
There goes Munchin with the shark.
One lie, one time to make amends. No more consequence, only evidence. I'd walk through fire just to be understood. In my own neighborhood, no one told me that I could.
We'd come to a point in our journey where Paul, Captain Risky and myself were going to be heading our separate directions, but not before Captain had a few things to say about his inclusion in this film.
Agent will be in touch with your agent, and the invoice will be in the mail.
So you want to see you want to approve the video before it goes on YouTube.
And if there's anything I don't like, you'll be speaking to my barrister, pal.
He can't afford a barrister.
You'll be speaking to my
He's
QC.
dreaming. Paul doesn't have
Me-
any
me
problems. I can
can't.
put everything up, can't I, Paul?
What'd you say then?
You can't have it. You don't have any problems with the video. You.
No, they're all, I like the little videos. These are short.
I didn't even capture him falling off his bike.
He didn't really fall off, did
It
he?
ran
Off
out.
the bike.
Just fell over.
Well, thank you, Mr. Risky.
That's all right, no problem at all. Thank you. My pleasure.
Now we go back and not allowed to ride for a while.